Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hey family, how's everybody doing? Thank you guys for showing up. It is already 5 o'clock, you guys. We're just going to get right on in here because we're not going to stay long. We're going to do our hour and we're going to jump on off. But I want to thank you guys for showing up. And I think we got 2 new people up in the building. They've probably been listening, but I haven't seen their name. So I want to reach out to a Slim Shy. Thank you for showing up. If I said your name right, give me a thumbs up. And then there is another person in the building. I'm trying to find out where it went. It didn't, I don't know. You guys know that I can't see everything, but I think it's something like Rika. What's the name? Where's the name at? I seen it a minute ago. And I want to thank you guys for showing up. Dorothy, how you doing, Dorothy Pruitt? Nancy, how you doing? Carisha Brown, how are you? I'm looking for a name. It won't let me see. It won't let me go up, but they did come in here and they're speaking to everybody. So if you see somebody new in the chat and you ain't seen the name before, speak to them, you guys, because we're trying to grow our family back up again. And we're getting there. We're getting there. Hey, Miss Philly G, how you doing? She in the building, and Brown Sugar is up in here. We got Backhead. We got the mods. If you guys are new and you see somebody in blue, they're for you. And don't get mad if they take out something that you have said, because we're trying to keep our channel a family channel, because there are this is a more mature group. And to have a mature group, you kind of have to keep, the words, the cussing words down and things like that, because we got our kids watching and listening, and our grandkids are watching it. So it's not that we can't say it, but it's just best if we try not to say it. Hey, little Boston, how you doing? I couldn't say the first thing, but I seen little Boston up in here. And Betty, thank you for the super chat. And I've got a super chat dance I have to give to Sugar Mama. She said, you didn't give me my dance. I think we gave you dance, but it wasn't the dance you wanted. But here you go. Thank you for the super chat. And I got to get you your tickets, Betty. And I've got a ticket for Sugar Mama. So here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, Betty, here's your number right here. Let me go ahead and put it on up there. 516701. There's your name on there. I put it right there. Betty Mosby. And this is Sugar Mama's ticket. She got a 701 too. So she got the other side. And here you guys go, Sugar Mama. So I'm going to put them on in here so you guys know I got it done. And we will spend an extra, we're going to spend some time tomorrow. If you are a member and you have not got your free tickets yet, tomorrow I will come on for maybe 30 minutes, around about 5 o'clock, you guys. Let me think. No. Yeah. I think we'll do it early, around about 3 o'clock. We'll do it early because I do got something I got to do at 9 o'clock tomorrow night. And I'm gonna try to get everybody their free tickets, and then the tickets are on sale. Anytime that you do us a super chat, $5 and more, you get a ticket. Every ticket is $5, and at the end of that, somewhere in December, like 23rd, we do a giveaway. We got Nike Air Force Ones, brand spanking new. We got purses. We got the purses, you guys. You guys know we got the purses. I have to show you which ones I'm gonna pick out. We got pots and pans. We got silverware, brand new sets, you guys. We've got a lot of stuff. We got stuff still coming in. So you guys just be patient. I'll get it all together. And once I get it all together, and we still got that toddler's motorcycle, brand spanking new, sitting over here waiting for somebody's child to enjoy it. Last time, we're going to do the same thing like we did before. You can either take the money. We might not keep the money as high as it was last time because people just want to take the money. We need to get these gifts out of here because I've been holding on to this motorcycle for 6 months. I need that room and space. But some child needs that motorcycle to play with, okay? Make sure you hit the thumbs up, you guys. If you didn't go out, hit it, and let's share the live. That's the only way that we can keep things going. Now, yesterday we were talking about the Tyrese case. We had a good, let me see what's going on. Hey, Lisa Calhoun, she's back on the Diamond Crew. All right, Lisa, I see you. And then we got Marsha Poole in here. She done gave her 5. She's like, I'm up in the building. And you guys know, guess what? These people, then y'all wonder, y'all be like, oh, I didn't win. You know why? Because you waited to the last minute. And here's Marsha Poole. I got your ticket right here, Marsha Poole. Here's your ticket right here. It's $700. Got your name right there, Marsha Poole. I'm going to put it on in there. I got it right there. All right. Thank you for the super chat. I'll do that and we'll get right into the story. And thank you for that super chat. I'm all over the place. There we go.
Thank you.
All right. And we've got Loving God. She's up in there. She's got her ticket. She was like, let me get my ticket in there. There you go, Loving God. There you go, Loving God. And then, okay, we got some more tickets coming in. We got Lisa, and we got Lisa got 2 tickets. And then we got Val Montgomery. She wants a ticket real quick. And then, or we can probably do this. Val Montgomery. Val. And then we got Lisa. I know I'd be spelling your name all weird, but Lisa, you got the 2 tickets going $6.99 twice. Got your name on the back. I put Lisa, Lisa. I know how to spell your name. But then we got Val right here. Val Montgomery right there, $6.98. There you go. There's Val Mon on there. Take these 3 tickets and we will stick them on in there. Hope I didn't miss nobody. Let me look on up in here. because I can miss somebody. She said, I need a pocket. You need a pocketbook. We got pocketbooks. We got one of those. Let me see. Let me go down a little bit because we got the clock pocketbook, and we got the what's those pocketbooks called? The purses is called. I gotta go back and look. I just gotta go back and look, you guys. She says, just got back from my mini honeymoon in Boston. All right. Happy. Hey, Cheryl, how you doing? Nice to see you in the building. And you guys know I've been trying to wear my contacts, so you're gonna have to be patient with me. 698. Sure, you're up in the building. I got you right here. Thank you for the super chat. Everybody get on in there and thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
We got some members up in here. Let me see who we got. We got Lisa Calhoun up in here. We got Carissa up in. She's a new member. Carissa's a new member. Make sure maybe this evening I have to see what's going on with my husband. Let me check and see if he don't mind me staying on here a little long. I know he wants to do some things, but let me see who's all a new member. Carissa's a new member. We got Danae up in the building. There you go, Danae. I got you down, Danae. I got you. Okay, Danae, I'm going to give you a ticket because you're on there now. So I can cross you out. Uh-oh. And if anybody, and this is how we do it, you guys, and I know some people will come in and, Danae, here's your ticket right here, $6.97. And the people that are members, just stay a little bit after if you want to get your free tickets. Diamonds get 6 free tickets, emeralds get 4, and rubies get 2 free tickets, you guys. Okay, let's get into this content. I did pull the video. I don't know if you guys know, but there's a young lady. Her name is Kimberly, and I think they call her Kimberly Cox, Knox. Kimberly Cox. She's 9 years old. Her mother, she lives in Memphis, Tennessee. And she has a little bit of asthma and things of that nature, but she went to sleep. Her mother woke up to wake her up. She couldn't wake her up. She was just unresponsive. She calls 911 and they take her to the hospital, and the little girl dies. And they're saying she must have had a heart attack. They're saying her heart stopped or whatever. So this happened back in May. Okay. I'm guessing because I don't have my notes because I've been running all day. But it happened in May. They finally got the autopsy back. Come to find out, the little girl, she's 9 years old. Her name is Kimberly Cox. They find out that she has fentanyl in her system, and it was an overdose of fentanyl. Now, the dad is really upset about this. I mean, he was already away from the house, and you know how things happen when you're not around. But they're not understanding how this 9-year-old got a hold of fentanyl. Now, if you guys don't know this, but just a couple of days ago, a 2-year-old died of an overdose of fentanyl, and they just arrested the mother and the father. Because how are you going to explain? Thank you. I'm looking at all these members up there. Thank you. We got Carissa. Oh, it's just not letting me see all of this. It's just not letting me see it all. Oh, Slim Shade is a new member. All right, Slim Shade. Thank you for becoming a member. We got Slim Shay up in the building, a new member. Let me see who all else, because some things is just popping up on here and it's just staying up there. Slim Shay is up in there. Oh, it must be showing me everybody. It shows Carissa. And everybody need to know that the better deal is to become a member, and that way you get that free extra ticket. You guys could add. You know what 2 + 2 is. You know what I'm saying? Some people be like, well, just do the membership and then you get your ticket, and you know what I'm saying? Instead of, and then you get all the perks and stuff that goes with it, And we do we do a drawing in December and we do a drawing in July. So you have 2 times to get your free tickets. And then sometimes we do other stuff too. But anyway, we do members every quarterly, mods giveaway, and then what else? What is it? Mod giveaway, members, and then family. So that's how we do during the 3-6 months that we wait for the next giveaway. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you for becoming a member. She's a member for the 5th month. She's not a new member. It's letting us know. Thank you, Rhonda, for being a member for 5 months. Thank you. I'm Victorious. She has been a member for 5 months. See, all of them's popping up there. So maybe YouTube is doing their job. Thank you. Thank you guys for sticking in there, hanging in there with us, and rocking with us. I am going to share my screen. I am going to do that. You guys, and we're going to talk about it, because I want to talk about this right here, because this does not make any sense to me. And I don't think it's going to make sense to you guys either. So let's look at it. Let's do it. You guys, they're already...
My name is Randall Callanan, and I am a civil rights lawyer. And I represent that.
Oh, okay. I wanted to see what that was. I was like, what is that going on? There was a fight in Harris County. Something else going on, but I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about Kimberly Knox and what happened. They're already saying it was an accident. What do you guys think this happened? And yes, we are speculating and trying to figure out, like, how when you were young and you would sit there and watch TV with your parents, and the parents would get up and be like, oh, that's Caucasian case. And you'd be like, how do you know? Oh, they committed suicide. Like, how do you know? You know why? Because they got used to watching what was going on, who was doing what was all the evidence and information that was given, and they were able to profile who it was, what area they lived in. They'd be like, just like the BTK or something. You know what? The BTK is from where I live at. And they came out and they was like, oh, they can't catch him, but they said he is a Caucasian man that has a wife and a family and lives day to day. It wasn't like some random person's going in people's houses strangling women because he just hate women. They profiled him as exactly who he was. You wouldn't have never thought that this man that worked for the gas company, that went and did meter reading, that helped homeless people, fed people and everything, was out killing women. You guys wouldn't have never known it. But that's how they profiled him. Even the families, I remember hearing my mother and her friends talk about it, and they was like, oh, we don't have nothing to worry about. It's like, he's not going to come in the hood. It's like, what do you mean, mama? You don't have to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? So when we go over these cases, it's so that we can be aware, tell our kids what to watch for, look for, and everything. Now, everybody has different opinions about things. Do not get all in your feelings, you guys. Just don't do it, because that's what the devil likes for us to do, as we start arguing amongst each other And then we look dumber than dumb because we got to be right. You can't have another opinion. You can't have another theory. You can't. Yes, you can. And 9 times out of 10, we'll sit back long enough and hear what has to be said. The person that you probably argued with was more right than wrong. And then there we sitting with egg on our face or something, because you eat the meat and spit out the bones. Eat the meat. What you can get out of it, just get out of it. If you can't handle what that person said, no worries. No worries. Everybody's got, because everybody's in a different space and place in their life. You may not understand everything I'm saying. I may not understand everything you're saying, but we ain't got to argue about it. Okay? So it's okay. Everybody's fine. Our family is great. I love this family. I can call you guys up and we could just talk and everybody's all happy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, it's no big deal, or don't worry about it, or I'm sorry, or such and such. Cool. No big deal. That's water under the bridge. And we just keep it moving. So I wonder what you guys think about this case. I'm going to be reading your comments, and I am in a happy mood, you guys. I've got really good news. I mean, it's good news for me. I'm going to keep it to myself, but it's good, just good news, you guys. I am very happy. My family is well, and that's what I'm just so happy about. So just, you'll see me smiling, and my car's in the shop, and I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy. But I'm going to read you guys' comments. And I got this thing. Pam says, I love everyone in here. That you guys already know that, though. Pez, I know you do. Okay. She says, yeah, your spirit is always good. You guys' spirit is always good, too. Trust and believe. Pez says, in Tennessee also. In Tennessee. Yeah, I think the little girl, she was from Memphis, Tennessee. And I visit Memphis, Tennessee. It's a really nice state. I love it. I mean, I would, if I had some place to move, I would probably move somewhere on the skirts of Tennessee. I wouldn't move in the city, but on the skirts of Tennessee, I love it. I thought they got some really good food down there. I mean, the best food I've ever tasted was in New Jersey. I'm just not going to lie to you guys. The best food I ever tasted in my whole entire life is in New Jersey. And I think it's mandarins or something like that. I can't remember what type of people cook the food, but I can't remember. But man, it's good. Everything they put in their food is just good, good, good. Okay, what are you guys talking about? Yes, you having a baby. Who's having a baby? Yes, yes, you having a baby. Who's having a baby? Oh, Shay Bay says, I'm in Tennessee. Come visit me, SP. Oh, yeah, that Tennessee is a long way from where I live at. And you know what? Like I said, I've been to Tennessee. I love it. If I ever make it back down there again, and I will, because they have the Holy Convocation down there in Tennessee. And when my husband goes, he takes me with him. So I go with him. But other than that, I don't really have to go, but he doesn't want to go alone. So, or, they load up and all the men go or something, but he just likes for me and him to go and we get the ride down there. Okay. So Candy says, I'm not having no baby. I'm in the Tennessee too. Oh, you are, Cynthia? So we got people in Tennessee. Oh, Zena says, when I was a nurse, we weren't even allowed to flush it. And it had to be witnessed being dispersed of by our DON. Flush what? Oh, the fentanyl? Or is that what? Somebody was telling me even if you just touch it, it can kill you. Is that true? I'm a nurse, but I've never been around fentanyl. I've never even touched it before. I've never administrated it. I've never even seen the bottle before. I just never have. Didn't they just say it's illegal to have fentanyl? They said it was illegal to have. She said, yeah. Yes. Let me see here. Long day. what you say? Somebody's hospitalized. I trust everything gonna be okay. Yes, Lorraine. Yes, 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 yes. I'm gonna keep you in my prayers. Everything's gonna be okay. I guess they expected the father to accept the ruling of cardiac arrest. Stand up for what you believe in your heart. Fight for Kimberly. Sir, fight. Oh my goodness. Yes. You know what? I was thinking that too because, the mother usually in the United States get custody of the kids unless there's circumstances or they show she's unfit some kind of way, or you the better parent, which is really hard to do because that bond that the mother carrying that child for 10 months, it weighs in the United States, and some people get mad about it, but it does weigh. Like, I mean, the child knows you before the child knows anything or anything else in this world. That child knows you. They know what you like to eat. They in their belly. You remember that when they kick or something, you be like, ooh, and they be kicking you, and you be like, you got to push them to the side so they can go lay down. Even in the belly, you were taking care of them, So when the state looks at that and they're fighting for custody for kids, you guys know what happened. The state usually hands them to the mother, which in some cases that may not be the better thing to do. I'm not saying in all cases that is not. I think it should be fair and 50-50. But the state also is aware that with that bond being there, the mother is a protective mode, so they're still looking at the traditional, this person work and that person takes care of the home with the kids and the cooking and the cleaning, which that's the way it's supposed to be. It's not like that now. Now you have two people in the household. Guess what? Both of them still got to work because, the cost of living is so high. One person can't do it by themselves. You need the help. So they share in the responsibility. So now you've got men now where women are working so hard. And I'm just being honest with you. They're working so hard. I work hard too, that I'm tired. I'm drained. I don't want to change your diaper. Can you change the diaper? And they got to step in and change the diaper. And sometimes they got to wash dishes. They got to wash clothes. And then, they can cook better than us sometimes. And sometimes, they even look better than us, as a male or female or whatever. It all just depends on what's going on in that relationship, but it's all fine. It's okay. Here's the thing. Some children, when they grow up, they don't even know their father. So this man that is Kimberly's father stepping up saying, hey, I was building a life for my daughter just for her. And now it's all gone. I mean, if you really listen to what he said, it really hurt your heart because it could have been an accident what happened to his daughter, but that type of it's illegal to have, especially why would you have it around your kid? Could you guys answer me the question? The fentanyl, can you not touch it? I don't know. It's so potent. It's just like when you take nitrogen, they got to put it in the blue bottle so that it can have the strength. It keeps the strength, and they don't want you to be touching it. Even when you're giving it to somebody, they don't want you to be touching it. Just like if you're working for the police department, you can't be touching the evidence if it's weed. You can touch weed, but you can't be touching that cocaine or something because it will get in your system, you guys, just touching it. So, let me see what you guys are saying. Lorraine says somebody's in the hospital. She says, we learned that at school. Yes, true. It's dangerous. Pez says, I don't know anything about it either. I barely take aspirin. Yep. I take a blood pressure medicine, and then now I'm going to start taking a cholesterol medication. So now I'm on 2 medications, and I don't like it. I'm going to work out a little bit more. My doctor says, work out more. I said, I do work out. She was like, every day? I said, yeah, I do. I walk every day, she said. Well, do a little bit more. You can't satisfy people. Kenny says you have to be very careful with that drug. Mm, Hey, this is SP.
Hey, SP, this is Style out of Bellflower, California. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Okay, yeah, didn't they just find baby, what? I think that's the 2-year-old you're probably talking about, the fentanyl was in the sippy cup or something.
I don't know where the fentanyl was at, but I do remember something came up on my feed. The baby was laying down, stretched out on the ground. They was doing CPR on her. But I don't, I didn't hear what all happened. It was a 2-year-old.
I think it was the mother's boyfriend or something. She said she was, but they arrested her. But I know they showed a cop. They have cameras in the station, and he was sorting evidence. Now he has on gloves, and now he's gonna put this thing in a plastic Ziploc because they got to be very careful with that particular drug because it's very potent.
Mm-hmm.
And he happened to overcome with it. I don't know if a little escaped or whatever, and he passed out right there. And it's good. His colleagues are right there because it could have been up out of here because that drug is just that potent. I guess it comes through the plastic or whatever to where he almost left here.
Oh,
so
wow.
That's a drug they say that was very dangerous. Somebody had it packed in, I don't know if they were going over the border or someone had it packed in 12-year-old's clothing. I was like, how dangerous. They say she had enough on her to kill 3 million people. That is a lot, and it's probably just a spoonful of it.
Oh, wow.
So it is very dangerous. That fentanyl is very dangerous. It was, I guess, the past, that propofol or whatever they gave Michael Jackson is worse than that.
Wow.
And they got it on the street.
So are they mixing it? Are they mixing it with weed or a drink or something?
I know that. I don't know. It on its own is dangerous. So I've heard this one guy was in another sheriff, but they say he faked that passed out. He was packaging some drugs. And I mean, the toxicology people that was watching, they said that's not your reaction that you would have to fentanyl. So I think he resigned or he got fired, but that's nothing to play with because that drug will kill you.
Now, fentanyl patches is for pain, right?
I know it's for pain, some sort of pain form, but hey, that's to be administered or given to you in the hospital.
Okay.
Get it off the line and stuff like that. And that's the danger of it.
Right. You know what? I'm going to have to take back my statement. I said I've never administered or gave fentanyl. I do now because somebody just said the fentanyl patches. I do remember some patients having fentanyl patches, but they used it for cancer patients. And
I know when I had this knee replaced, she put some fentanyl, and I told her, hey, look, just bend the leg, but don't put nothing else in my IV. I said, do not be putting that propofol or whatever. Just bend the leg. Just make it numb, but don't be putting that drug or whatever drugs you're putting in my IV. Because I know they know what they're doing, but I done heard too much about these drugs, overdosing people, accident, overdose, and I ain't trying to have it.
Yeah.
Because when I had cancer, the strongest they had gave me was morphine. So after that pain, after the radiation and stuff, I took pain medicine back up to the oncologist. Here you go. I said, no, because people who want to buy it and this stuff said, no. Y'all get held to it, it won't be on my watch. So I took it back to the doctor. He said, you could have just took it to the pharmacy. I said, nope. I took it back to you. You prescribed it. Here you go. The pain is not much yet, so here you go. I said, she is bold. I said, well, hey, but anyway, let me get back in the chat. I got my tape on.
All righty. Okay. Thank you. Bye. Thank you, Val, for calling in and explaining what she was explaining. Cynthia Campbell says, was she with the mom when this happened or dad? She was with the mother. That's what I'm telling you guys. She was with the mother. And the mother went to go wake her up and was like, she ain't waking up. So I'm going to call 911. 911 get there. They're, oh my goodness. I can't even imagine. And she wasn't with the dad. She was not. Somebody's calling. Private number. Uh-oh. I know not to answer this, but I'm going to do it anyway. SP.
What's happening, shorty?
Hey.
This your boy Hollywood. I'm in the building. What's going on?
What do you mean? What's going on? Who's this?
This is Hollywood DMC, one of your followers that's watching your live feed right now.
Okay.
I'm saying though.
You what?
I'm saying though, whole time I'm gonna talk about this fentanyl shit, right?
Okay.
So with that fentanyl, right?
Uh-huh.
Y'all gotta understand one thing. People that's out here that's on fentanyl, they, it's those currents right there. They actually need to be blamed for their own shit.
Okay.
They need to be blamed for their own stuff that they do, because guess what? When they asked what was the baby at, the baby was with the mama, right? So obviously she was out thotting it up or something to find the baby, to find something or wherever it came from or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, we blame the parents, because that 9-year-old child is not gonna go find no fucking fentanyl. Not happening, fam. It's not gonna happen.
Right.
That's the dope boy. You see the daddy, you played the clip. The daddy ain't had no tears. He kept trying to push them shits out. So we're gonna talk about some real facts right here.
Okay.
It's the dope boy daddy that look like a fake ass shorty low, and it's another motherfucker, which is the mama that's not even trying to be in the camera. So what's she at?
Right. I haven't seen the mother at all.
Well, of course, you got the daddy in there trying to and ain't no tears coming. Because you know what they want to do, and I hate to say this, but a lot of people don't want to go to jail, and a lot of people don't want to get in trouble for shit that they fucked up about. That nigga could have been a fake-ass upcoming drug dealer, and what the fuck happened? He did what he did, and now he's like, well, fuck. Both of them is in the same boat, and they probably would sit back saying, well, damn, how the fuck we finna cover this shit up?
So you think the daddy's a drug dealer?
I'm not going to put that out there, but what I'm going to say is this. It's the parents' fault. So whatever the fuck their environment is that they have going on, that child is involved in that same environment. Whether they smoking blunts, drinking, popping pills, or whatever the fuck. It's the parents' fault. You would never understand it until you find out. If you live in that house, then you'll see the shit like, damn, like, how many relatives stood up and spoke on that the mama was a good mother or the daddy was a good father? Or anybody spoke up for that shit? Not a soul. I haven't heard, right?
No.
Okay, then. So with that being said, how many people go ride with that man and say that he's a good man? He wouldn't dare put that out there for that baby. She's a good mother. She wouldn't dare put that out there. They didn't go do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So with that being said, we got to make sure that we go first on parents. After that, then we take the other thoughts and look at the other people outside of the parents. Because, see, mommy and daddy have two separate lives unless they're together. And if they're together on something, sounds like they rocking with each other, they together, and the thing is that they're not gonna hurt their daughter. Understandable. But if they stumble across some shit that they ain't supposed to be touching or eating, they're gonna stumble across it. Because how did that baby get that shit in her system?
Right.
Now the next thing is that it could be mother and father don't fuck with each other. Daddy get the baby this weekend, mommy get the baby every day, and then the thing is that what the fuck happens behind that? Mama could be around some nigga that's a dope boy. Daddy could be around a chick that's a fentanyl fucking head or whatever the hell you want to call it. You never know. He could be selling the shit, and on both sides, mama could be fucking with a nigga that's selling shit. Daddy could be the nigga selling the shit. The baby picked it up from somewhere. She didn't get injected with that shit. There's nothing injected in her. There's nothing that said that she did unless she probably ate that shit, and you could overdose. Oh, okay. Yeah, you don't think it was the dead, but see, at the same time, a lot of people do a lot of shit that covers up a lot of shit, man. And that's all.
When I looked at his interview, I kind of felt something about him, the dad. But when they said that the child was with the mama, I just don't believe he was.
Why wouldn't the mama want to be in the camera? Why wouldn't the mama want to be in the camera? Why is the daddy sitting up there and he the one that's being the spokesman for the family? That's the question that we need to ask. Why are you being a spokesman? I understand men got to stand their 10 toes down and be strong about a lot of different things and be there to support your family mentally, physically, and emotionally. But at the same time, where the fuck is this woman at? Why they ain't crying together? Why ain't no tears falling down nobody's face? See, because if I lost my child for some fucking fentanyl, I'm going to bug the fuck up. It's just me.
Right.
That's just me. Regardless, if I know me and my woman together. Where the fuck my baby get this shit from?
Right.
Who the fuck? Cause I ain't left it out.
Right.
But yeah, it is what it is. I love your show.
But okay, but can I ask you a question? Is it something that they put on the weed or something?
Why is you steady saying weed? It's not weed. This is heroin that you're talking about. This baby ain't get a hold of no heroin.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Fentanyl. The biggest thing about fentanyl is that a motherfucker shaking heroin with that shit. And if ain't nobody said that since they've been on here, they obviously lost too. Because fentanyl, you can't shake that on weed. You can't shake that on that shit. You can't shake it. You can put it in cocaine too. But at the same time, they put that shit in fucking heroin. And they shake their dope so they get the shooting in their veins or they fucking smoke that shit. And then they OD off of that shit. And you know, the crackheads, they come to where the fuck you dying at. If you don't die, if they see the motherfucker die off of smoke, oh man, they got that shit over on fucking, they got that shit over on the other block. Ooh, out the bam, it's that shit. I heard a motherfucker dying off of it. For real? Let's go get it. So, we got to take it into consideration. We can't exclude the parents. I'm sorry, because I ain't heard nothing. I ain't seen nothing from both sides of the parents. And what I seen from my daddy, that shit does not look realistic at all.
Oh,
all that.
Okay.
Because fentanyl, ain't nobody shaking no fentanyl on no fucking weed. Motherfuckers smoke weed. That shit from the earth. I smoke a lot of weed. That shit from the earth, bro. Ain't nobody putting shit on top of that shit. That's all Loud Pacquiao. That's Zaza, Reggie, and fucking OG.
Right.
And I love it. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you ain't finna see my folks. Hey, bro, you got some Loud over here? Yeah, but it's them packs with that fentanyl on it. Nigga, no. Get that shit the fuck out of here, bro. You ain't finna hear that shit. You ain't gonna hear that. They gonna say, hey, where's that shit at where the fuck that nigga died at 2 weeks ago at? Oh, that shit 2 blocks over. That's that red tape shit or whatever the fuck it is. Let's go realistically on some street shit. If the motherfucker wanna go there, we go street shit on some motherfuckers. Fentanyl is not going on weed or nothing else but cocaine and heroin. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
It's true.
Yeah, I believe you.
I've seen a lot of little young people die from this shit. They be the guy out of jail and did 4-5 years in jail, body clean, they great. And what happens? They're heroin addicts. They told me about how the fuck they name their veins and their body. And they'll sit back and they'll say dumb shit like, yeah, I named my vein, bro. What's your vein name? Mary. It's Mary. Why is it Mary? Because once I pop this motherfucker in my vein, I'm going to be Mary like it's Christmas Day. Merry Christmas, goddammit. That's funny. And I done seen niggas leave jail and literally be out of jail for a month and you like, damn, I just seen that nigga yesterday. What happened? He died. From what? An OD from fucking fentanyl. Because they going to go find where the fentanyl is at. That's what they want. They want that shit to hear. They want to get that shit that'll tell a motherfucker, yeah, he died. He died from that shit, bro. Or she died from that shit. Oh, for real? That shit smoking. Let's go over there. That shit a hit. I'm going to bang the shit out of my vein. You know, that's the shit that crackheads and cluckers and fucking all the other motherfuckers that do drugs. That's what the fuck they do.
Why would they want? Why would they
kill them in their body? That's just like a dumb motherfucker smoking embalming fluid. Let's go that route.
Okay.
Do you know about that? You know anything about that?
Yeah.
Why would you want shit that put in their bodies that inside your body and you're alive?
Right. It must. It must give them a high that's out of this world.
Okay, well, for you and all of your fans that's watching right now, that's actually listening and hearing my voice right now, I want y'all to just go and type in fucking people off of fucking leaks or off of fucking embalming fluid. Do you see these people leaning against buildings trying to hold the building up? Talking about, ooh, the building's gonna fall. These are fucking brain altering fucking drugs that people are doing. So we're gonna leave marijuana out of that situation. But yeah, real shit. Like, I'm gonna keep 100. You done seen naked ass motherfuckers leaning against a building. I swear, if you ain't never seen it, go and look on YouTube and pull that shit up. Off embalming fluid, or off of fucking sherm sticks, or off of wet, or off of fucking leaf, or whatever. You gonna see a motherfucker cut his whole motherfucker stomach off. His intestines was hanging the fuck out.
Oh,
hanging on the fucking tree, ass naked. You hear me?
Yeah.
If we don't talk, and another thing, if we don't talk about fucking what the fuck is that shit called? Fentanyl. If we're talking about fentanyl, let's go ahead and pull up Flocka too. Y'all know anything about Flocka?
No.
I ain't talking about Waka Flocka the rapper.
I heard about the rapper.
I ain't talking about Flocka the Waka Flocka Flame. I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about the Flocka. That bath salt shit that y'all watch, that you women wash up with, sit in the tubs with, make y'all body smell good, taste good, you know, salt like effing salt.
Mm-hmm.
That shit, they snorting that shit. Go to Florida. They call them zombies. Y'all ain't see that man on YouTube eating motherfucking space off for the fucking bath salt shit. That shit is official tissue. Motherfuckers is really dying out from these bullshit ass drugs that the white man has made for us. And what's going on? They doing this shit because they think that it's the end thing to do.
Wow.
It's not. I mean, shit. How many motherfuckers you know that's 23 years old? I can't wait till I get out of jail. I've been in jail for 8 years. I'm trying to go home and get me a good bag of dope and bang my vein.
Wow.
You ready to die?
Wow.
What you asking for?
Right.
Death, right?
Yeah.
Because obviously you done cleaned your motherfucking self up and your body is clean. You ain't doing shit. You ain't doing no drugs. You done gained weight. You used to be skinny. You sat for fucking 4 years and gained weight, eating all the fucking steak trays that you could eat and dips and everything you could eat. And guess what? You went out there and you put that fucking fentanyl in your body, in your ass OD. Because you couldn't hang. You couldn't handle it.
Wow.
Ain't nobody handle that shit because it's a killer. It's a silent killer, just like fucking strokes and fucking high blood pressure and shit.
Right.
I'm sorry for my language, but I gotta get up out of here. I gotta tap dance on top of a fucking penguin's head real quick and go dance with a turtle over on the lake shores of Lake Minnetonka.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you calling in, though. Thank you.
Definitely. You'll see the H pop up on the regular, but you'll never see a picture.
Oh, that's okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I watch the Nuggets on a regular, so I have no choice but to watch the Nuggets on a regular.
All right.
So for all y'all that's watching, go and go get your research done on the fentanyl. Go and get your research done on the bath salts. You tell me if they really want to do it. No, tell SP if they really want to do it, or they just out here going. It's a death wish, SP.
Yeah, I know it is.
It's a death wish. You know what death is. Everybody know what death is. So if you know a motherfucker died off of snorting that shit, smoking that shit, or shooting that shit, why the fuck would you have it in your mouth? Oh shit. That's
Right.
Damn, that's gotta be some shit. Let's go get it.
Right.
Hey, I ain't never been that way, but it is what it is. So I'm finna go tap dance on this penguin's tonsils over here. I'm in Alaska right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm in Alaska. I stay on the iceberg with a penguin and a moose.
All righty. All
All
right.
right, that's true. Look, be smooth. You enjoy your evening, and yeah, keep up the good work. But, yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Look up the flocking.
Okay, I will. Hold on, you guys. We got another phone call. Hold on. Hey, caller. They hung up. I love that conversation. He just basically gave us all the information we needed. Hey, hello. Hello, this is SP.
Hi, SP. This one Shy. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Okay, so I was just calling in to talk about the drug. It comes from China.
Okay.
So what it is, just like the guy that just got off, he's telling the truth. What they do is they mix it. First of all, it's supposed to tranquilize animals. Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It like they use it to put down like elephants and like big elephants. Elephants, big animals, right?
Uh-huh.
But it originates from China, and what they do is to like the drug dealers, like to make the drug like last. They cut it with the fentanyl, so that makes it they got more of the drug. Okay.
Okay.
So, and the people that does it, like, and like the man said, it's crazy because like it can kill you. A little pinch of it could really kill you. And the people that does the drugs, like the heroin and the coke and stuff like that, is really sad. And that's what they want. Like, they'll be like, John died the other day and he got the bag from Chris, but they know the bag is laced with fentanyl. They want that drug. They want it. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, and it comes from China. They trying to stop it and everything, but it's really a powerful drug. I mean, it got people really taking their clothes off, just swinging their arms, just acting really, really crazy. Yes, it's crazy. Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Oh my.
Yeah, it's serious. And then like with the little girl, I believe that somebody, like, this is just my theory, something is going on in that house. You understand? They're not giving us all the information. Because if you touch it, it goes through your skin. It goes through your pores, okay? And you can OD. There was
just if you touch it, but is it like a powder or a liquid?
Yeah, it's like a powdery.
Oh,
and then like if you like baby powder, you know how you like put baby powder on, then the smoke from the baby powder will come up. If you open it, if you don't have a mask on, you breathe it in. Yeah, you can OD.
Oh,
and it was a cop. I forget where he was at, but it was a cop, and they was searching this car. They stopped the car, right? So they asked the guy, you know, in the car, did he have any drugs, anything on him? And he was like, no. So the cop, when he went to the back to open it, it was a bag, and he opened it, and the powder came up, and immediately he started going into convulsions. Like, he was ODing. You only need a little whiff of it. That's it. You have to have gloves and masks, you know?
Wow.
Yeah, it seeps through your pores. Yes.
Oh, wow.
This is some strong stuff. And these people want it. And, you know, I live in Patterson, New Jersey, okay? And these people come all over to come to Patterson to come get that. We got so many different type of people that don't even live here, but they live here now.
Yeah.
And they come for that. They come for that dope because that dope is cut with the fentanyl.
Right. Is that why I think there's a street or something down there called Kingston or something like that?
King Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of them streets. You got King, Broadway. Broadway is like the main strip, Martin Luther King Boulevard, and that's where they all at, right up there by the library. They all be up there.
Right.
Yeah. They be, you know, they just stopped the people from like sitting on the library steps because the kids couldn't get in there. There's needles, there's bags, there's stuff everywhere. And it's all from people coming, you know, like the white people coming from different towns, but they just come to Patterson. Like celebrities, everybody come here to get that. You know?
Wow. You know, I never seen it, never heard of it. It must be something. I don't know if it's new, but it's just really taking kids out right now. What do you think? What do you think happened to this 9-year-old little girl?
This is why I think that like something is going on in that house. Okay. So they either making pills or mixing it with the dope or something. You understand? And now you got like stuff that look like candy that they putting stuff in. Maybe she got a hold of what she thought was a piece of bubble gum, but it wasn't. You know, or a gummy, but it wasn't. But it was soaked in fentanyl. You know, you could make it a liquid. You understand what I'm saying? Something is going on. She just ain't just give you, just don't, you know, she 9 years old.
Right.
So something is going on. That's just my theory in that house. Like, yeah, because, you know, I'm not a hood girl, but, you know, I lived in the hood. So I know, like, something going on in that house to where though she got a hold of a piece of candy or something.
Right.
She just didn't touch the powder, or maybe she did.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Maybe it was sitting out and somebody forgot to put it up and she went and touched it or something, you know, because like I said, you can touch it and it gets to your pores and you can OD. And she's a child, so it's gonna hit her fast. Right. Yeah.
Right.
And
wow.
they're trying to stop it, but it's coming from China, Korea, one of the places. It's been here, but it just ain't, you know, people just, I guess, you know, knowing how to use it, knowing how to cut it, you know, put it with stuff now, you know? So that's,
well, evidently they ain't learned how to really deal with it if it's taking, I mean, all these kids are dying. I mean, I was like, I'm looking up for this one, came over my feed. I'm like, okay, you know, this sounds like a really good case to talk about because I don't know a lot of
Right.
information about fentanyl. So let's get into this and see where it goes, because it's brand spanking new with the autopsy coming out today. I mean,
See, this is what I think, though, as for like the government. First of all, listen, they got another another drug called alligator, and you know what that is? That's a cheap brand of heroin, and you know it's gasoline mixed with something, and they shoot it in their veins, and the drug eats them inside out. You got to look that up on YouTube too. Anything that they put out, the people try it for a high. You know,
yeah,
and it's crazy. It's so
right.
much and so many drugs out here. Oh my God, it's crazy. And people just going in the kitchen, going somewhere, just mixing stuff up, and see that fentanyl. I guess it gives them like a rush, a real quick rush. You know,
right?
But I guess it don't hold them too long because they want to go back and get it. And like I said, if it killed John, that's the bag they want. They want that.
Oh my.
Yes, they do. They're looking for whoever sold the bag to John. Just like the man just said, the last caller. They want that.
That doesn't even make sense to me. If somebody told me, well, the bag killed John, I don't want that. That's the bag I don't want.
I don't want it either. You know, I don't want the bag that killed John. You know what I'm saying?
But you're saying that's the bag they want.
That's what they want. They want that. They want it. And it's crazy that just like the man just told you, they want it. They looking for it. They want that.
Yeah.
And it only takes, like, they only use a little bit to tranquilize an elephant. Well, I don't know how much people cutting with the dope or cutting with the coke. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. You know, they might even got it to where they can, they can make it as a liquid. So they probably shooting it up too. You know? It's sad, but that's the truth. That's what's going on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. We're going to have to take a look at it.
Yes, and I just want to say thank y'all for having me join. And I joined our family. I love you so much. I watch you all the time.
Oh, thank you for joining.
You're welcome.
All righty.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Wow, we got informed on one-on-one. Because you know what? This is new to me. And I couldn't even tell you what I even think about the drug yet, because I didn't know if it came in powder form, pill form, liquid form, inhaling form, tropical form. There's all kind of ways to take medication. People be like, no, yeah, it is. I think it's like 5 or 6 different ways, but And Julianne Berry says alligators started in Russia about 10 years ago. I'm going to have to start looking some of this stuff up. Dime size will kill you, Christy said. A dime size will kill you. Oh my goodness, you guys. So this baby girl, she's 9 years old. She got a hold of this drug. They don't know how she got a hold of it. And like Hollywood said when he called in, something's going on in that house, because this is not something that a kid can just get a hold of. I wonder if it's expensive, though. It might be really expensive. Like if only but a little bit to get you really, 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 really high. It's probably expensive if it's mixed with heroin and stuff like that. That stuff is good. I keep calling you in your voicemail. RMGDY5. Call. It won't go to voicemail. Ain't nobody on the line. But this is our last call. So you guys, I need to look up some more information. I'm glad that we had the 2 callers call in. It's called Croc. Oh, it's called Croc. I totally agree. Look it up. I'm going to look it up, Croc. I'm going to look it up. I don't think it's expensive. Cheryl says she don't think it's expensive. Why? Because everybody that can, have it. So it must not be expensive. Well, heroin used to be very expensive. 2 of my friends passed away from fentanyl. Wow, I'm sorry, Christy. 2 of your friends. All right. Slime Shay is in the building. Hey, this is SP.
Hello, how you doing?
Good.
That's good. You know what it is?
Yes.
You still on your live, right?
Yep.
Okay. Y'all been calling and I can't get to you.
Well,
I called the other day, the other evening. You was on my mind so heavy the Lord told me to get my old phone and call you.
okay. Okay.
Yeah. I was calling to check on you, see how you was doing.
Doing good.
He's been on my mind too.
Okay.
Tell everybody I said hi.
Okay, I sure will.
I've been thinking about you a lot. We'll talk about it.
All right.
Okay, take care. I still love you.
Okay. I love you too.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, you guys. Hey Regina, how you doing? Wendy, how you doing? Cheryl C says a kilo of heroin would cost about 50,000 and fentanyl the same size is 3,000. Cheryl, how would you know that? Just like Flocka, he said, Flocka. If we go talk about drugs, let's talk about crock and how it eats up your skin. Okay, well, you know what? We will talk about crock. We might talk about crock tomorrow because I'm gonna come on a little bit so everybody can get the members can get their tickets and everything. She said, I'm researching for the family. I am also. He said, she lying. What? Who lying? She lying. Who lying? Who lying? What's going on? D-Watch, how you doing? And so anyway, that's what I was talking about. It's gasoline. Yep, I know what a brick crock is. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. You guys, we're going to have to figure it out and find out because these kids, like I was saying, I went looking for this story because it came up on my feed. And next thing I know, it was like a 2-year-old just died. I'm kid you not. 2 days ago, fentanyl, 3-year-old, 7-year-old, you know, sippy cups. And yeah, I read some about sippy cup was found in fentanyl was found in the sippy cup. And there was fentanyl in a bottle. And I'm like, what the heck is going on with this fentanyl? Chrissy says meth. I think meth and fentanyl is two different things. I think meth and fentanyl is two different things. I just do. You guys, and what is your number? I can stand. Oh, hey, this is SP. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing, SP?
I'm doing good.
So I see everybody's talking about fentanyl.
Yeah.
We just lost a 14-year-old here in Harrisburg.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And he literally was the person that apparently purchased it from the dealer for another adult.
Oh really?
Yeah, so they're both in jail at this time.
What, the adult?
Both adults are in jail currently, yes.
Wow. Okay. Oh, what? So did he smoke the stuff, or I mean, shoot up the stuff, or he touch it?
Well, no, he used it. They're saying that he used it.
Oh, wow.
And fentanyl is used for almost everything now. They can cut weed with fentanyl. They mix it with heroin.
Wow, really?
When they go to remake these pills, these Oxycontin, they're remaking them on the street. And they're adding fentanyl to them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, there's this overseas prescription place where, you know, like if the drugs in the United States, and I must say, I have purchased some from them when, like, just say, for instance, you got a prescription for, you can get you don't need a prescription to buy overseas. So, and it's not illegal or anything, but like, say, for instance, you wanted, like Lasix. Lasix is a water pill, for water retention, and you don't have any, but you want it, or you want to get it and say, I want to lose some weight or some weight pills or something. You can go online and purchase these pills online and not even have a prescription, and they come right to your house. You know that?
Right. But normally, unless you're going on the dark web, you cannot purchase narcotics.
Well,
and then the problem becomes whether or not the pills, the narcotics, will be legitimate or not.
Right. Yeah, because they did say they did have narcotics on the list, like hydrocodone and, like you said, Percocets and Tylenol 3s, whatever they are, all that stuff. And even Tramadol is now a narcotic or whatever. They have it on there, and then they have the men stuff on there, like whatever. Viagra and stuff like that. And then it looks like the same thing. I don't know if it works or not, but they did come back and tell people, like, don't be buying that stuff because it's not the same thing. You don't know what you're getting, so a lot of people have to be wary about trying to go getting stuff, and they don't, if it ain't prescribed by your doctor, you get it from your doctor, you don't want to do that.
Right. And the thing on the streets is, like, I heard someone tell you a little bit earlier, like, if someone dies from a batch of dope, everybody's looking for that dealer.
Right.
After turn them in, they're looking to be his customer.
Wow. After a bad batch?
Because they don't consider that a bad batch. They consider that it must be extra strong.
Oh. I was wondering why, if somebody came and said, oh, that's what they said, John just died from that, you thinking they said, oh, that must be some good stuff.
Exactly.
John couldn't handle it. See, I'm from the old school. I can handle it, huh?
Exactly.
Wow. That's some dumb thinking. And then they get it, and then they scratched out, gone.
Yeah. It's really bad. I don't know about other places, but I know here it's really bad.
Right. Wow.
It's really bad. And you're seeing so many kids. I think just last week there was a 2-year-old that the mother had some, and she fell asleep. She had it in her bra. She fell asleep on the bed. The 2-year-old must have got a hold of one of the bags, and they couldn't revive the 2-year-old. Called the ambulance, and when the ambulance got there was a empty bag in the 2-year-old's mouth.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and they were able to revive him, but the last that I heard, the baby was still in the hospital.
I think that's the 2-year-old we were talking about. Like, they just arrested the mama.
Well, this was last week.
Yeah.
And they arrested the mother that day on this one. But it's happening so frequently now.
Right. There's so many cases coming up. It's like,
right.
Yeah. Wow. I was going to pull some more just to let people see how, like, this is, how this is just, it's just, this is not something like we talk about it today, and then there might be another case tomorrow. It's like 4 or 5 cases a day, and they're not, they're not adults. They're kids that's overdosing because of,
adults not putting it up.
Right.
Or adults making it look appealing.
Right.
Not using any discretion when they're using. Let me get back in the chat.
All right.
Two more cases up. It was good talking to you as always, SP.
All right. Nice talking to you too. I miss you.
I miss you too.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Hey, this is SP. Last call.
Hi, Miss SP.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. Well, I'm not from the streets, but I work in the block.
Oh.
There's a lot of that stuff going on in the retail store.
Oh, okay.
And about a couple years ago, maybe 2 years ago, somebody must have gave this stuff out as a tester. And for a whole 6 blocks up, 6 blocks down, 6 blocks over, left and right, the ambulance was busy. They started asking people in their homes for that nasal spray because people were dropping off 3 and 4 in the alley.
Oh, wow.
All around this area where I live at. And I kept saying, what the heck?
Mm-hmm.
I just walked up the steps with a case of water. That's why I'm out of breath.
Mm-hmm.
But this stuff is dangerous.
Oh, my.
I had family members that passed away from it that I just found out this month
Right.
of October.
Yeah.
It's awful. And you can lace it in weed. I haven't found out how, but I'll do some research tomorrow when I go to work.
Uh-huh.
But you can lace it in weed also, because it's a powder substance.
Oh, wow. Okay.
People that lace it in weed, they normally have this tripped out effect, like walk in the middle of the street. Their mind just messed up for the rest of their life.
You know, I seen one chicken, I don't know what she was on, but it wasn't like just weed or regular stuff. Well, you know, she ran down the street. She was like a middle set, you know. She's probably about the same size as me, just a little chunky, you know, but not fat, you know. And she was running down the street naked, jumped on this man's car, on the top of his car, and he had a sunroof on the top where you could see through the window, you know, the glass. And she squatted and pooped and peed on his thing, and he recorded it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna do one better too. You know, I'm not that good with my phone, but it was this girl outside about during the summertime, right outside from my job. I see everything out there.
Mm-hmm.
And she was tripping out. She tripped off about a half an hour. And I recorded her. And I'm going to show you how they act. I'm going to send it to your phone. I'm going to find it. And I'm going to send it to your phone. It's a mess.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Was tripping out. This one lady was high off of it. I remember calling the ambulance because she was stretched out in the ground. Looked like she might have been having a seizure because her foot kept pivoting. I wasn't going to wait to see what was going on with her, so I just called the ambulance. I called the ambulance at 12:21. I saw the 911 call. Anybody play numbers? I called it at 12:21.
Right.
When I got off of work at 6 o'clock, she was still geeking out in the same spot.
Oh, really?
The ambulance had came. She got up like she was okay. They left, and she went right back into her fitness.
Oh, wow.
But it's a mess where I'm from. It's so much of a mess where twice a week, where I work at once again, they got different drug partnerships that come out and give it, what is the name of the stuff? Narc.
Yeah.
They give away narc for free here.
Oh, really?
Where I work at, they got different corners they stand on every morning, and they give out narc with hand sanitizer and a little breathing thing that you can put over their face and blow in them and try to give them resuscitating. They give you a kit. They stand out on the corner and offer everybody kits that want one. I saved approximately, within the last 2 years, I have gave someone that narc to about 4 different people that passed out where I work at.
Oh, wow, really?
I'm not making this up. I keep it in my car. I keep one in my pocketbook because you never know. One little dude, I'm not lying, and I'm going to get off this phone because I know you said last call like 2 times already.
Uh-huh.
He passed out in the store at my job. I had a fit.
Uh-huh.
I had a fit. He passed out. I'm sitting in the corner playing my video games. Almost time to close. Looked up because I noticed there wasn't no movement going on. He was butt up, face down, OD'd in the store where I've been working there for 8 years.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
And you started CPR on him?
Heck no, I ran out the store and got somebody for help.
Oh.
I did. I didn't. I ran out. I was such a mess when the ambulance came to find out what was going on. They thought it was me that needed help. I was shaking and jumping up and down. I didn't know what to do.
Right.
I wasn't going to help. I don't want to see that up close and in person.
Right.
But I had that knock. I gave the guy up the corner to the store, one of the guys at the corner store,
right,
where I work at. I gave him 2 knocks to bring this guy back through.
uh-huh.
It wasn't until he got the 3rd one that he came back to.
Oh, okay.
He gonna tell me 2 days later when I ran into him in the market. He was hot from drinking. No, baby, he was out.
Right.
He was out for about, I don't even know how long he was out.
Wow.
But it's dangerous. It's dangerous. And
right.
Like I said, when I find this video, I'm trying to see if somebody help me find this video of this lady right here, Baltimore City, Minor Street, geeked out, lost her mind.
Wow.
It ain't hard for you to find it on TV, on the internet, though, because they got different shows, different little episodes where they show you how people act on it.
Right. I'm gonna try to find some of them that's a little bit clean, though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, this girl's is clean because she just banging and stomping and shaking her head and just.
Oh
A
wow.
whole half an hour. I don't have a half an hour video. I couldn't stand out there.
So you know what? I'm just sitting here thinking that this girl, this 9-year-old, she didn't have a chance.
No. The real question is, how did she get it? But
Right.
I'm gonna tell you what too. I know.
Right.
She's 9. I know a 2-year-old baby that was sitting in his car seat in his car. I don't know him personally, my daughter do.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting in the back seat of the car and see a gel capsule and put it in his mouth and OD'd in the back of his mother's car.
Oh wow.
Yup, never made the news.
Really?
It's just so much of it. But that fentanyl is something else. Like I said, I had a family member. No, I can't tell a story because it might be somebody from here, from my city where I live at.
Yeah.
If I told you the story, somebody might know it, so I ain't gonna do that. But yeah.
Yeah.
I had at least 3 family members within the past 2 years that passed away on that.
Right. Wow. Well.
And I'm just finding out about it.
Right.
But you know, it's a story.
Yeah.
And it's information for people like yourself that don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're not the only one that don't know, but it's a mess.
I know I'm not the only person that don't know this.
Yeah.
I have to learn.
Weed. I don't know if they sprinkle it on there or whatever they do, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very dangerous.
Okay.
Very, very dangerous.
Well, thank you for sharing that with me.
I've been watching you on your walks. When you walking, I'm cleaning up my store where I work at.
Yeah.
So I'm getting to work. I'm getting to work out with you.
Well, good. Thank you.
You're doing good.
Thank you.
And you gotta leave Dominique alone. She gonna get you.
I know. I know she is. She looking at me all crazy when we pulled up earlier. She was like, "Don't even say nothing to me. I ain't gonna say nothing to you, but you better stop because she is gonna get hurt. You watch and see something's gonna happen to her." And
I hope not.
And I'm gonna just tell people, you know what? I can only do what I can do. I'm not a mama, but I let her know, you can't just do it. And I'm gonna say something because I'm really trying to help you. That's what I'm trying to do from a long distance.
We I work at like to go in people's cars.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm telling people when he panhandling, stop giving him money and he'll stop coming on his block because he's breaking into people's cars.
Right.
And somebody gonna hurt him.
Right.
And he admitted it. I only do it because I asked him because he keep asking me for change. Why I'm gonna give you money if you around here breaking into people's cars?
Right.
I only do it because I need change for food. That don't make it right.
Right.
You breaking into somebody's car for whatever reason, there's nothing right about it. But that's off the subject.
Right.
I'm off it right now. But anywho.
Okay. Well,
we'll
thank you. All righty.
Glad you answered my phone. Good night, everybody listening.
All right.
And I'm going back in the chat.
All righty.
All right.
All right, you guys, we're going to get off of here. I want to thank everybody that called in, especially everybody that gave us information, because I couldn't tell you nothing about it at all. This is after my time. This new stuff that's going on, I guess it's a designer drugs and all of that stuff. I can't tell you nothing about what it looked like, what it tastes like. I can't share no stories on it because I've never even seen it before in my life. But I know when I just looking up this case right here of this 9-year-old girl, because I wanted to share a story with you, because I believe that we owe her that. Not a lot of people's going to hear about it. And I want you guys to keep her in your prayers. I don't know, the family. Maybe the mom is in a bad situation. The dad acting like, he's the only one we see, and he's acting like he don't know nothing. He got a tattoo on his chest, and he done went and bought a house. He was leaving it for his daughter. Now everything is just thrown in his face. But the police did say they're looking at this as an accident. So how could it have been an accident? You're saying an accident. So somebody must have already said they left something out, or she got a hold of something. So I guarantee you we're going to find out who that person is. I believe it's mom. That's what I believe. Just on the information that we had, I just believe it's mom, and maybe dad just don't know anything. But he does look suspicious too, because, we always want to see tears and we don't see them. But you guys, I'm going to get off here. You guys been great. If you didn't give a thumbs up, give a thumbs up as you go out. Share the light. I will see you guys tomorrow. I will see you guys. We got to talk about Croc one day. But I will see you guys Friday. If I come back on, if my husband's okay and good and everything's set for him, I'll come back on and we can work on tickets if you guys want to. If there's people that needs their free tickets because they are members, please let me know right now. And I'll see if I'll come back on. And I'll just come back on for the tickets, you guys. If you want to buy tickets, if you want your tickets and you're a member and you want to know what your ticket number is, I need at least 10 in the house that say, yeah, I do. And then I'll come back on. If I don't get 10, then good night, Cheryl C says, I do. Sure, I think you're the only one. Okay, Latina says, me too. I need my tickets. Okay, I'll learn something. So that's Cheryl, and 1, 2, 3. I see 3. I see 3. I can give you your tickets right now if it's just 3. And then Lena says, I do. And then what's called say, I do. Okay. Give me about 10 minutes, you guys, and then watch. I will come right back on, okay? It's more than 10 people. So give me 10 minutes and I will come back on, all right? Be good, be safe, and you guys, be nice to one another. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
TeNika Shenette, the plus-size doll. Do you like to shop online but hesitate because of the uncertainty about sizing and the quality of some items? Have you came across an outfit that you love to rock, but girl, you want to know more about the company and how their items run first? I get it. Check out TeNika Shenette, the plus-size doll on YouTube for the latest updates in plus-size fashion and styles. She does the reviews that you can use. Timing is of the essence, but she will reach out to any company if she's not already signed with them. And get that item or a similar item to try it on first and provide that honest review on sizing, quality, and shipping. She does it all and often can get a discount code exclusively for her subscribers. So subscribe now and shop with confidence, knowing if you would size up, size down, or true to size. She also reviews wigs, bundles, hair products. Like I said, she does it all. Measurements are in the description as well as the contact information for business inquiries or collabs. So subscribe today to be a part of the dollhouse where everything is big, bold, and beautiful. The link is in the description box down below.